Started in 1939 by Malcolm Wheeler Nicholson, DC Comics has today become the largest comic book company in the world. DC gets its initials from one of its most popular series, Detective Comics. Regardless to say, there are a lot of stories still unexplored about DC. Here are top 10 awesome things you probably didn't know about DC. Did you know? Whenever the Joker is imprisoned at Arkham Asylum, his cell number is 0801, which is a code for Ha. While the creation of the character of the Joker is debatable, comic book artist Bob Kane, writer Bill Finger and artist Jerry Robinson have all claimed the idea. It is undisputedly true that the visual inspiration for the Joker's character was drawn from the character Gwynplaine, played by German actor Conrad Veidt in the 1928 film, The Man Who Laughs, which is an adaptation of a Victor Hugo novel. Arguably the sexiest Catwoman ever, Julie Newmar, was also an inventor who patented body-shaping pantyhose, which according to her offered cheeky derriere relief. She also patented stealth bra. Actress, dancer, singer, businesswoman and writer, she has quite a formidable personality.
The lasso of Hestia compels you to reveal the truth.
The guy who created Wonder Woman and her lasso of truth, also created the first lie detector test. William Moulton Marston was an inventor, psychologist, and a comic book writer. One of his greatest creations ever is that of Wonder Woman, at a time when DC was dominated by superpower male characters. Not only the character of Wonder Woman, he also created the lasso of truth. Apart from this, he is also credited to be the creator of the systolic blood pressure test. This test later became one of the key components of the polygraph. It seems he got this idea of inventing the systolic blood pressure test from Wonder Woman's lasso of truth after all. According to the Atlas of the DC Universe, Metropolis is in Delaware, Opal City is in South Carolina and Gotham City in New Jersey. The Atlas was created by Paul Kupperberg and published by Mayfair Games in 1990 as an added feature to the DC Heroes role-playing game. You might be surprised to know that Ben Affleck once also played the Superman in the movie Hollywoodland, while portraying George Reeves. George Reeves was the actor who originally played Superman on television. Affleck did undergo radical changes since the 2006 movie to play Batman later on, with the aid of technology of course. There is a town in Turkey named Batman. Coincidentally, the town is located on the Batman River. The mayor of the town, Hüseyin Kalkan, sued Nolan claiming royalty amounts for the name Batman. There is only one Batman in the world, is what he said.
I'm Batman.
Although the lawsuit went nowhere, he did bring the small town to everyone's notice. People usually use the word brainiac as an adjective to describe exceptionally intelligent people. But most of the people do not realize that the origin of the word can be traced directly to one of DC's most fearful villains, Brainiac. He is notoriously known to travel the universe seeking infinite powers and worlds using advanced technology and his high-level intellect. Brainiac is also one of Superman's oldest enemies. The character was created by Otto Binder and Al Plastino, which first appeared in Action Comics number 242. Contrary to what people use the word Brainiac for. For intelligent people, it actually means an evil genius. If you thought that Superman wanting to marry his cousin and Green Lantern dating a 13-year-old was the end of DC buffoonery, then you might not have heard about Snowflame. Snowflame was a Colombian crime lord who obscured superpowers that made him invincible just by inhaling large amounts of cocaine. He believed cocaine to be his god, and why not? After all, he got everything he wanted from cocaine. Sadly for him, he didn't last too long, but it sure was one dark day in DC. Grant Morrison was a writer for the DC Comics in the late 90s who wrote himself as a character named, The Writer, into an issue of Animal Man number 26. Sadly for him, the character was killed by writers John Ostrander and Jeff Isherwood in Suicide Squad number 58. The way his character dies in the comics is hilarious, and certainly one of the funniest moments in comics history. His character gets writer's block, and gets killed by a werewolf. That's it for this video. Like, share and subscribe for more such content.